If you're even thinking about selling your home now or sometime within the next year, this is a conversation you're going to want to hear because selling a home isn't just about when you list, it's about how you come to market. That's really the most important part. And that part gets overlooked way too often. A lot of sellers assume there's only one way to sell a home. Put it on the MLS, schedule those open houses, wait for the offers, and hope for the best. But that's not a strategy. That is just exposure. And exposure isn't always the same thing as leverage. Today, the smartest listings start with intention, discretion, and a plan that fits your priorities, not a one size fits all approach. Let's talk about what that really means. Public versus private. There's more than one way to sell. One of the first decisions you want to make is how public you really want your sale to be. Some homes absolutely benefit from a full public exposure, the whole thing. MLS, marketing campaigns, open houses, the whole enchilada. That can create urgency and competition when it is the right fit. But for other sellers, especially luxury homeowners, high profile clients, athletes, anyone who values privacy, a private or off market approach can be just as powerful. Private listings allow you to control who sees your home, limit disruption to your daily life, test pricing and demand really quietly, right? Not out in the public eye. Maintain discretion around your personal and financial situation. Neither option is better, but what matters is which one aligns with your goals. And that decision should never be made casually. Strategy is about control, not pressure. Here's what I want sellers to understand. Strategic listing doesn't mean rushing. It doesn't mean trying to time the market perfectly, which is impossible. And it definitely doesn't mean following the headlines. I know that's hard, but you have to not do it. Strategy is about control. It's about asking, do I want maximum exposure or maximum discretion? Am I prioritizing top dollar, clean terms, flexibility, or timing? Do I want optionality or certainty? When those questions are answered up front, everything else becomes clearer. Pricing, preparation, marketing, and negotiation. Without that clarity, sellers often end up reacting instead of leading. Why preparation matters more than timing. I hear this all the time. We're just waiting to see what the market does. We're waiting to see where interest rates land, and that's okay. But waiting without preparation is where opportunities can get missed. The strongest sellers I work with aren't the ones who guess the market right. They're the ones who are prepared before they list. They understand what their home would realistically sell for today, what small adjustments could really increase value or buyer perception, what different launch strategies might look like, public or private. That way, when the timing does feel right, they're not starting from scratch. They're already positioned. This is where a strategy session really comes in handy. Before any listing paperwork, before photos, before a single buyer sees the home, the most important step is a strategy session with a trusted professional, not a sales pitch, not a rushed walkthrough of your home, a real conversation about your goals and what your end result is, your concerns, your lifestyle, your timeline, even if it's flexible. This is where smart decisions get made quietly, thoughtfully, and with true intention. And sometimes the best outcome of that conversation is clarity that says, now isn't the time, but here's how we prepare for when that time comes. That's still a win. The final thought here is selling your home is a huge decision. How you sell it matters just as much as if you sell it, whether your path is public, private, or somewhere in between. Strategy should always really come first. And if you're considering a move and you want to talk through your options with real numbers, with real scenarios, and zero pressure, that's exactly what a strategy session is for. Because the best listings don't start on the market, they start with a plan. Thank you.